Hello, and today in this video I'm going to be talking about the 3 basic things that you want to consider when starting up your home care agency to give you a 30,000 foot view on what it looks like to start up your own home care business. My name is Scott McKenzie, and I am the founder of a company in Irvine, a home care agency called Golden Age Companions. We have generated over $8 million of total revenue since 2011, and I also have a home care agency blueprint company that is designed to help you start, scale, and grow your very own home care business. So if you are interested in starting up your own home care business and you want to book a call with me, there's a link in the description below and we can talk about what that looks like. My team and I have extensive experience on helping brand and start the whole operations of what your home care business will look like and then help you scale as you grow. So today, like the 3 things, I just want to do like a very basic video on, if you are looking at starting up your own home care business, what that would look like. And the first thing that you want to consider is what state you are in or what state you're looking to start your home care agency in. And if you want to do a non-medical home care agency versus a medical healthcare agency, which, I have a whole nother video on what the difference is. Essentially, non-medical is anything from activities of daily living, so like light housekeeping, meal preparation, hygiene assistance, transportation assistance, and general errands and appointments that your caregiver will be doing for your client. And so essentially medical would be IV injections and wound care, things that you would require, that would be required to have a nurse go out. So essentially most people, though, it's best to start in a non-medical home care agency first, start that up, and then you can always do a home health version later. And so there's different requirements that are generally required according to each state, and then there's 2 versions of home care, non-medical versus doing a home health. So that's like kind of like the first thing, deciding on that. And then the other thing is, after you know the state, you look up the regulations, like what the licensing requirements are, and then it's deciding on applying for that license and getting that going. Now keep in mind there's quite a bit of things that have got to be done ahead of time to get your home care agency license, whether it's home health or just non-medical. Most states do require that you have to have a license in place, and people feel that even coming to our home care agency blueprint program that they want to get their license and then start working with us. It's actually the opposite. You've got to kind of like put all of your operations, your business plan, your incorporation, your branding, your policies and procedures, your job descriptions, all that stuff has got to be in place, and you've got to show the licensing division that you have those things in place, and of course your insurances and payroll and all that stuff is set up. They want to see that you have everything intact, and that takes our team about 4 weeks to set up on your behalf. We have different packages that can help you do that, and we also have a done for you package that we do everything for you. So that's kind of like the first thing to really like when you're incorporating your business. You want to obviously identify the name, the branding, the logo, and then there's all the policies, the insurance, everything that's got to be intact to be able to start up your home care business. Then that information gets submitted to licensing, and depending on your state, it could take months. It could take 1 to 2 months, could take 3 to 6, 7, 8 months, just depends on which state you are in. And then after you have that licensing set up, then you can basically start operations. And that's really where our coaching program comes in, is think of it in a way where we help you get the infrastructure in place and set up everything up front. And then after you get your license, we are there to help you scale and grow your business. So to recap here, you obviously want to identify home care, non-medical versus medical. If you want to do, some people even want to do board and care, but that's a whole nother thing. And then, of course, decide on how you want to set up your infrastructure, legal entity, whether it's an LLC, incorporation, etc. And then, once when you have all the policies and procedures in place, submit everything to licensing. Something that people ask often about is, do they need an office space? Can they work from their own home? And that is, again, it depends on which state you are in. Most states do require that you need to have a physical office space. Now, you can do something like a small executive office that's only a few $100s a month, something super small to start with, and then can grow from there. I recommend choosing a brand of office space that you can grow into. So like, for example, if you just get into like 100 square foot space that is in compliant with your licensing, and it's a closed locked door type of thing for all of your employee files, that's basically what they want, then you can grow into a bigger space later as your company grows. So now other states don't require that. You can actually operate from your home, or you can have like more of like a virtual office. So that's what we're here though. Me and my team, we can help you identify what that is up front. So there's that, and then the other thing is just making sure that this is kind of obvious. You're probably here watching this video because you want to get in this business. I would always just check in with yourself to be sure that you have a heart for this business and you do want to do it. And even though it is a pretty lucrative type of business, there are different moving dynamics. You are dealing with hiring caregivers, you're dealing with bringing on clients, even end of life people that are on hospice, that you will have clients that will pass away with your caregivers in the home, and that's just the reality of it. And it is a very, very fulfilling business to be in. The reality is though, you are managing staff, you're managing people, and if you're a good people person and you know how to interact and have good social skills, or you could either have a partner, or you can hire somebody to put in place to help you do that, then you will be successful. And the infrastructure that we have in my course in our program is everything that I've learned in over a decade, and it's everything that you possibly would need to know on how to run and scale and grow your own home care business. So, I know a lot of people don't get into this because it feels overwhelming. There's a lack of information out there. It's kind of like figure it out yourself or go buy, a $500,000 franchise type of thing. So people feel that it's unattainable for them. But I'm here to tell you that if you are looking at getting into the home care realm and you do want to start up your business, whether you use our program or not, I really encourage you to look into that more. And, for those of you that don't know me, I literally started Golden Age Companions working from Starbucks. I was working there full-time, then I tapered it down to part-time, and I continued to just start up my own home care business back in 2011. And I was also just 21 years old, so I had age against me. People thought I was basically this kid running a home care business, and I had perseverance. I knew the end vision of it, and I knew that it was a great business to be in. And I always came back to, I've just got to be able to know how to hire caregivers and also get the clients, and the best I match the caregiver with the client and monitor that care, and then I have a system in place that does the invoicing, billing, and payroll, you basically yield that profit in between. So, and then you can maximize that, right? So like 5, 10, 15, 20 clients, all of a sudden, you're billing out over $100,000, $200,000 a month. And then it just goes like clockwork. And then you have a team in place that helps you really just manage that entire process. So there's a lot I learned over the years with, Golden Age Companions and being in home care. And I have made a lot of mistakes, and I have also made some great decisions that have really, excelled the company. So I have put all of those things in my program to help you start and scale your own home care business and not make those same mistakes that I made. So that's what I have for you today. If you haven't already, if you could please like and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and then there's a Calendly link in the description below. If you'd like to book a call with me, we can talk about starting and scaling your very own home care business. So thanks again for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.